You ready? Greetings and salutations, family. Oh, Stella said, hey. She said, "Ooh." You have to go to the bathroom? All right. So I'm going to take you all with me. But not before I open and unlock the gate. Not taking you anywhere if I don't unlock the gate. Audio's on. Okay, so let's put her. Did I lock the door? Yes. Okay, so here's an update. No, I abruptly hopped offline. You ready? No, we're not taking that. No, let's go. Mm-mm. Yeah, we're not taking that ball. All right. Oh, wait. Let me unlock the gate. So I know I abruptly got off the live earlier because I wanted to work out. And I did. And it turned out to be an advanced class. And I was like, what in the whole entire heck is going on here? But I did it and I didn't die. So I'm grateful for that. I also decided to, it wasn't a 1 hour workout. It ended up being, okay, turn it that way. It ended up being a 36-minute workout, which she said 30 minutes. So I don't even think it was that long. It was a 30-minute workout, but it was advanced. So now I do want to do, so I'm locking this. Let me make sure I have my key for the first time. I was like, damn, I've been here for, and I locked myself out. So my home is like a smart home. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Which way you want to go? So let me turn off my internet. So I don't know what is going on with my internet, but um, I mean, the pool is peaking up there, but it's all good. I don't know what the internet is going to be like on my Wi-Fi. So here we are. So I'm grateful that I did find my paperwork. Now I kept saying, oh, it's in the USPS box. It was not. Once I saw where it was, I realized, I had switched it. And I had opened that box within the first day or two of me living here. Hi, Alicia. Oh, crap. So I thought that Stella wasn't going to have to do the other number. And she does have to do the other number. So I brought my bag. Wait, look. She do her business and run right off. Greetings, welcome. You know how I don't know how it is in other countries when it comes to, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I don't know how it works in other countries. Come, Stella. Come, 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 come. See? You just don't listen. You swear you the alpha. Oh, guys. Sorry, guys. This is the nastiest part of being a dog owner. I'm like, what the F? If I was in another country, I wouldn't have to pick up dog poop. But, come on. Being in another country or being overseas in the Gambia, I don't know how it is in other countries. I know in America, we cannot throw trash. We can't just do whatever we want to do and just run off and throw trash. We can't do that. We can't just do whatever we want to do. Hold on. And run off and throw trash. But Stella is Gambian, and where she comes from, they can do that. They can totally do that. They do their business. Well, not do their business like poop and stuff, but they eat, drink, whatever, and then they just throw the trash, wherever. So how I measure my weight loss is by my legs because I carry my weight in my legs. So as my legs get thinner, I notice that I'm losing weight. But I am giving myself grace because being in the state that I was in these past 5 years, and I've noticed that I gained weight the past 2 years that Stella has been here because I don't have as much freedom as I used to. Life. I'm happy where I am now, even though the former complex in my last life sent me an email saying that I owe them $1,500. So my whole thing was I responded to the email, then please show me. Oh, I said, kindly show me the breakdown of what I owe you. Point blank, period. So we'll see. And if not, then we'll go to court. I'll sue them in small claims. They won't be the first ones, they won't be the last. Won't be the first, won't be the last. Sometimes, unfortunately, in order to hold people accountable, you have to get the courts involved because people are not respectful and they will not honor a contract. They'll just do whatever they want. And I feel like that's why the courts are there. So I'm going to put the stuff back in the shed because I finally found what I was looking for. And like I said, it's crazy that it was right there. That's the crazy part. Let me cut my Wi-Fi back on. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I had to cut my Wi-Fi back. Hey, 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 where are you going? Look at this one. So I guess this makes her feel good. So while I open the gate, she goes and she looks across. She is the queen of this area, I guess. I neighbor. I can't wait to purchase a and now she'll come back to purchase something for the bugs, like a zapper or something. I can't deal with these flies. I feel like I'll be in Africa. I cannot deal with these flies. They're just out of control. Buzzing in my ear, like, oh my God, please go to hell. Fly, please. Got me wanting to bring a fly swatter out here. Okay, so let's get back to this. It is oh, you want me to take this off? Okay, thank you. Oh, Jesus. Stella, get the fly. Get the fly, get the fly. So that's the only thing that I do not like about out here, about this backyard, is the bugs are absolutely atrocious. They are disrespectful. Okay, so let me put you in the shade. There we go. So let me get some music and I'm going to I'm clapping so hard I'm making the my ears ringing. So okay, let me just I don't want the fly to come in the house. So let me get the music and the speaker, and I can play some music while I am outside because okay, so where's the charger for the iPod? iPod is dying. Earlier it was the speaker. Now it's the iPod, but I'm just going to put some music on and I am going to put the shed back together since I found what I was looking for. But I also need the people that were on the live earlier heard me say something about like um something about the box falling in. So I wanted to switch out a box, but I don't know if I have another box available right now. So what I'm going to do is, because I'm still unpacking boxes, I didn't unpack any yesterday because I was a little busy. But today I'm like, nope, especially since I was looking for stuff. So I had to unpack today. So I'm going to plug this up. Where's my water? I'm going to get my water. And I've only had a protein shake. I think my appetite was type jacked up because of um, this apartment complex and me not being able to find what I was looking for. So right now, I have peace with finding what I was looking for. And the other part, as far as with this complex, with the complex that I come from, that I moved from, like I said, either they show and prove how I owe them 1,500. If not, they'll see me in a court. Easy as pie. Easy as pie. Why does it feel like something's biting me? Okay. Easy as pie. And for me, sometimes I feel like suing certain people, it brings me joy because people are foul. Mohammed, greetings. It's Lady Zena. Hi, hi. So I had a protein shake. I worked out. I had some water. And now I'm just going to put this shed back together. So what I was saying is, you see how this box just go in? Honestly, this is stuff from my desk. It's office supplies. So I need to put that in a smaller box anyway. I need to combine that. But I'm going to start putting these boxes away. Even this one goes inside too. I think I could bring you. I think I could bring you in a little bit more. Thank you, Zena. I don't necessarily see it, but I appreciate you. I've definitely been putting in the work. Thank you. I don't um I don't see it. Even when I was in Africa, I thought I was fat. And I'm looking at pictures. These bugs. I'm looking at pictures from when I was there, and I'm like, girl, how the hell did you think you were fat? You were slim as hell. But because I used to weigh 244 pounds, um, I don't necessarily see what everybody else see. They call it body dysmorphia, or yeah, body dysmorphia, something like that. So I'm just learning to do the work, get my brain right, eat right, release a lot of the stress and negativity that I don't need in my life, and get back to me. Yeah, but thank you for that. Um, an update, like I said, that they're going to cut the tree down um, because it's leaning up against the wall. So they're going to cut the tree down. Estoy aquí. Ese, this, este, this or that. It said this has T's. This doesn't. I think it's este or ese. Este. This. So that's in Espanol. So I found what I was looking for. Craziest part where it was, I was like, you got to be kidding me. When I lifted it up, it said important papers. I was like, God damn it, how did I miss this? So I'm happy I found that because that takes a lot off my mind. And like I said, in regards to the complex saying I owe $1,500, it looks like it's the cleaning fee, um, the concierge, and the rent. How the hell you charge me rent and I moved out October 31st? But I feel like this is what these people do. This is what they do. So the guy that I always see when I do Instacart, he told me I'm gonna put my what's name back on, my weight. He told me that they took 200, almost $300 out of his security deposit. Now I don't know how people leave their place. I have no idea, but I know I clean mine and I've been there for 10 years. What the hell, $1,500? When y'all will see the video, I recorded her. I secretly recorded her doing a walkthrough. Why? For this specific reason. Sorry, y'all. I dropped the microphone. Sorry, I dropped the microphone. I'm putting this my vest back on. So I knew it was going to be some nonsense. But one thing I don't care about doing is going downtown and filing a lawsuit and small claims against the management company, against the apartment complex, and the damn property manager. Okay? So I threatened to sue them before, but to tell me I owe you $1,500 and I have to pay in 45 days to avoid a third party, shoot. That email said, I need to see the breakdown as to how I owe you anything. Because I too don't want to have to get a third party involved. You think I won't sue y'all mofos? Me and Stella has been attacked twice. Twice we were attacked at that complex. Twice. I was robbed. I was discriminated against from the first day I met Raquel because she didn't do her job. I mean, if it's your job to send out new leases, shouldn't you check them to make sure everything is right? Is it my fault y'all didn't up my rent or increase my rent? That's not my fault. Nor is it my job to tell you. Why the hell would I tell you, oh, you didn't up my rent? I mean, they didn't up my rent for 3 years. Why? Because it went from being owned by a single person to a corporation, right? And then something happened, but it was 3 years. I was like, oh well, shoot, you think I care? I ain't gonna tell y'all how to do your job. Who am I to tell you how to do your job? Why should I be telling you how to do your job? Much better now. I had this on earlier and I was freezing to death. Let's see. Wear and tear. But the place is clean. That's the thing. You all will see the video. I did the video of the place being clean. She took pictures. She said, once she took the picture, she said, Stolen, lay down like I'm tired. She took the pictures and it's like, I guess it'll say take a picture of the refrigerator. And then it's red. And then once you take the picture, it's green. So after everything was done, I was like, what are you doing? Can you, we're doing a walkthrough. Can you tell me, oh, I take a picture and once it says it's cleared, it's fine. So once she took all the pictures and we walking out, she was like, okay, so I took all the pictures and everything passed. So all you have to pay is for the cleaning and then the 2 months of the concierge, which is water, sewer, and trash, right? So to charge me $1,500, I'm like, what? So I just put everything in the email. How this woman has discriminated against me, and I'm tired of it. And you think that y'all gonna mess up my 817 credit score for what? Because she Mexican and she hate me? Why? Ma'am, I don't even know you. But I will stand up for myself. And people don't like that. They don't like when you stand up for themselves. But I'm like, girl, you got other things to worry about. Okay? The president and this administration allegedly don't like any Latino. So I think you need to be more worried about that than anything else. So this says Loot Crate Bandits. You need a personal trainer because ain't seen your workouts, girl. I don't know what that means. Ain't seen? I don't need a personal trainer. You just don't know me. I just need to be more focused, and I'm not focused. I worked out without a personal trainer. But thank you for that. I've been doing this. My lifestyle changed. I started a lifestyle change in 2006. So I know what to do. And I did it on my own. It's all about eating. That's the thing. People think everything is about training. Everything is about training. Technically, training is only 20%. The food and what you eat is 80%. So thanks for that, Loots and Crates Bandit. But this is the thing. I have threatened them in the past, and it's like, why? Okay, so this is one of the jokes, right? They're like, girl, you sue 'em Sally, but why do I have to sue, Lady Zena? It's because people do not, they don't, people don't stand up for themselves. And these corporations just take advantage, take advantage, take advantage. Oh, you owe this. Then show me how I owe it. But how many people act like they so tough, so tough? But when it comes to business, they're like, please, massa, please, please, massa. No, I have rights as a tenant as well. So I told her, okay, what is that? I told her before when they didn't increase my rent. And then she's like, she gets the assistant manager to send me an email. This is not, you see this? This is not good. Okay. Let me see if I could say something else there. Oh, wait. Let's see. I'm going to try this first. If not, I'm going to move the stuff from that side to this side since I have more. We'll see. We'll see. Um, she got the assistant manager. So when Raquel first got that job and she became the manager, perfect. Oh, gotcha, mosquito, you little bastard. I swear, all the mosquitoes, I have never been bit by mosquitoes so much living here, except for moving here. So I don't know if they're standing water somewhere, but we're going to get rid of these damn mosquitoes. Facts. Or I'm going to have one of them things hanging. Zzz, zzz. Oh, well, sorry. Go home. They say all insects and dogs go to heaven anyway. So, man, they got a better chance than we do, right? They just automatically go. We got to be like, oh, we got to get our life together. We got to do this. We got to do that. So when I first moved there, I mean, when she first got that job, when Raquel first got that job, don't you come over here. No, there's no space over here. Thank you. She looking like, I want to come over there. Ain't no space over here. Come over here for what? There's no space. So, perfect. So when Raquel first got that job, when Raquel first became the property manager, my introduction to her was from the assistant manager. The assistant manager sent me an email and was like, oh, um, the manager Raquel said that we can't keep your rent at this rate, blah blah blah. So you have to move out when your lease ends, which is October 31st. And this was October 15th. This was the middle of the month. I'm like, do these people not know the law, or do they think I'm just stupid? First of all, you gotta give somebody 30 days. You gonna give me less than 15 days to move out after I signed the lease? So after I went off in my mind, right? These mother son of a lovers, they don't fucking know me, right? After all that, and I took a couple breaths and I calmed down, I said, dear so and so and so and so, blah, blah, blah. The law is, da, 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 da. Are you discriminating against me? Do you want to get sued? Because I will contact the lawyer. I signed a lease, da, 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 da. I just gave them the facts, right? I don't hear anything. I stop in the office to speak to the assistant manager, but I never saw the property manager at that time. So this was my introduction to Raquel. You not knowing your job, how did you let a lease get past you and you didn't check it and you didn't increase it? That's not my. So then after, whatever, I speak to the assistant manager or I stop in the office. She said, well, technically, once you said legal or lawyer, I'm not supposed to talk to you, but we sent this to legal and blah, blah, blah. And we're going to hear something today. That was on a Monday. Tuesday go past, Wednesday. I think Thursday I got an email. Great news, you can stay. So then they used to have events where they would cook. If I'm coming to it, I'm like, if I can come, I'm like, hey, Raquel, can you make sure you get something that's vegan? It's not coming out of her pocket. This is something that you're doing for the tenants. So when she has something, I'm like, when I walk in, oh my God, I forgot. As soon as you see me, you forgot. Okay, that could be the first thing. But when it keeps happening, I'm like, now I feel like you're discriminating against me. Well, everybody else eat this. What the does that have to do with me? So this is her mindset is what I don't understand. Well, sweetie, you don't have any degrees. You got child after child. Your daughters are underage and they dressing like streetwalkers. Like, I don't know what she does in her life. There are so many people around here that used to do crystal meth. I'm like, I'm a recovering meth addict. And they feel comfortable telling me this. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know. But if this is what she wants, then this is what they'll get. Cause why would you think I'm gonna give you an extra 1,500? Me and my dog got attacked twice. You don't know what the hell is going on to the complex. My storage unit was robbed. Y'all are pieces of crap. And if you want to see me in court B, then let's do it. Let's do it. Because all I got to do is show my evidence. Okay, Your Honor, and let the judge make the damn decision. Because these people, the problem is people don't stand up for themselves. How many people take people to court? How many people give people thousands of dollars? I'm gonna loan you thousands of dollars. There's a contract. You said you're gonna pay it back, and you just say F me. And I'm just supposed to be like, well, la 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 la, it's okay. God gonna bless me. No, that's what the courts is there for. You hold people accountable for their actions. At least I do. And people learn, leave her the hell alone. Don't come at me with no illegal nonsense. That's why this whole situation with the FBI and this, and knowing that Quasi and Art and Phoenix and done this illegal stuff, and this is why they stand over there. This is why they won't come back to America, right? It's okay. Now that Phoenix and what's her name, they're not coming back to the Gambia. So they will be taken care of through all the spiritual stuff that they talk about. Karma will handle them bitches. I mean, it's already handling them. They broke. Y'all see, they got a scam to feed themselves, right? Our Kathy, like, I got cancer. I got 2 cancers. It's taking me out. Oh my God, I'm healed after a month, right? Phoenix telling y'all to come to a French-speaking country and none of y'all speak French. How hard do you think it's going to be? If it's hard in the Gambia dealing with people that speak British English, which is totally different from U.S. English, to go into a French-speaking country, but y'all keep following them. And then when you get there and you lose and you're sad, remember, damn, Tay Tay told me, but whatever. I don't follow broke folk. Broke folk ain't gonna get me where I need to be. Shoot. So I do have to take one of these chairs out. It's probably gonna be this one because this one, it comes apart. So it's gonna be the top one. Once I get everything together in there, I have 2 chairs in there. I'm gonna need 3. So that's that. But that's why I keep that right there. Okay, so let me see if I could put this here. So yeah, that's the thing. Like, if people would do what they say that they're going to do, then there would be no reason to sue. But when you have to sue someone, it's because you have asked them, hey, can you do what you're supposed to do? Hey, you're supposed to pay this. Hey, you're supposed to, and they're just like, whatever, ignoring your phone calls. So then I'm okay. Because they said, oh, I sent the email. Okay, get it together and show me. And if I agree with it, which I'm not going to agree with you with me owing you 1,500 because there's no reason. And let me just say this. Okay. So anybody that's renting, or I don't know how mortgages is because I've never purchased a home. But either way, at some point in time, something is due. Your mortgage payment, your rent payment is due. You may have a few days for as a grace period. But after that grace period, if you don't pay, I'm talking about with rent. If you do not pay, what happens? They start the process to kick you out, right? So we get to the 31st of October. We do the walkthrough. Where did this $1,500 come from? Right? Oh, as of your move out date. Did y'all charge me rent? I don't know. I'm waiting to see the breakdown. That's what I'm waiting for. Show me the breakdown. Show me the money. Show me the breakdown where I owe you money. There was a white man that was in the legal department of a job that I had. And, I sued my job. You look like a little nappy-headed black girl. Hey, monkey, what the F? This is the stuff that y'all saying to me at my job? And you think that I'm supposed to take this? And then you fire me? Of course I'm going to sue you. for wrongful termination and discrimination. Yes, I am. My family didn't want to send me to law school for no damn reason. And I've never lost a case without being a lawyer. This is who we need, Lady Zena, in our community, right? People that can stand up or show you how to fight. I'm no gatekeeper when it comes to the law and people getting back what's right for them, was rightfully theirs. I'm no gatekeeper. If I have the information, I'm going to tell you. That's in America. In the Gambia, a little different. I'm like, I ain't giving anything away for free in that damn country. I need my own money. Then people then took all my damn money. So, okay. So it looks like I have more space. It really does. But that's because that box is out. So I'm going to check your comments. And then I want some ideas because they're going to cut the tree down. I don't know when they cutting it down. Know when they cutting it down. I don't know when they cutting it down. I don't know when. I could catch a beat. So yes, they're cutting it down. And I'm grateful for that. So I'll have a little stump. So I don't know how I want to. Oh shoot, I got this upside down. Okay. I don't know what I would want to do with it. But once the bike is gone, because let's turn it this way. Because the bike is, I'm going to donate that. I'm going to raffle that off and some other things. If you all want to know about the things that I want to raffle off, or if you know someone that can use it, refer to today's live, and shoot me an email, TravelWithTayTay@gmail.com. Shoot me an email. I'm just going to donate it. It's not what I want, but it's, okay, so I did that. Okay. Oh, crap. Now, why did I close this? I thought I was done. Put the first blue thing in here, which was this tent, but I need to put this tote in here, and I need enough space for it. Okay. All right. So, okay. I caught myself sitting on that. It went directly in, like, girl, you do not weigh 50 pounds. Okay. So, but for me, I realize I have gained 30 pounds dealing with these ninjas, and I'm done. I'm done. And I do not want to go on any Ozempic. I want to lose it naturally based off of me changing, not snacking as much. Okay. Am I done? No. What, you can rest and I can't? She looking at me like, what you doing? I can't rest. I can't rest. Only you can rest. We went for a walk yesterday. Oh my God. I think I got y'all on the gangster lane. You got your ball? Yeah. Let me see it. Can I see? Yeah. You want it? You want it? Look at the tongue. Let me see. Hold on. Oh wait, your nails are too big. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see your mouth. Let me see your tongue. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. All she wants is this. There you go. All right, go get it. I'm tired. So if I gotta sue these people, I have to sue them. I don't give a daggone. Oh, this is a George Foreman grill. This is a George Foreman grill. It's electric. I had this grill since I got my first apartment, y'all. I haven't used it in forever. It's very dusty. But where I live, we couldn't use a charcoal grill. So I used to use this. But I love my George Foreman grill. Yeah. Y'all can see it's dusty, but it's okay. For me right now, like I said, as I get my house together, I'm realizing that dealing with them ninjas in Africa, dealing with the 60-year-old stalker here in America, I mean, I know I was depressed. I can't wait to curl these and see how that look. I'm gonna show y'all my natural hair. Ain't no wigs over here, boo. I wish people that was stalking me and posting my address can say the same thing. See, I like this tree, right? I kind of wanted it out of the way. And then once I saw it, and I'm like, I got used to it being here. It's a nice little decor, little backdrop. I was going to wrap some lights around it, but they like, this is up against the wall. Now, the only thing is I get a lot of like, I have the branches, right? Now, once the tree is cut down, it's going to be sun right here in this backyard. Am I going to care? No, because then maybe it'll make me feel like I'm in Africa and I'll just sweat all the weight off. Ladies in crates and crates, right? People will try to tell you how to lose weight and what to do, and they have never worked out a day in their life and they're more unhealthy than you are, whether they're skinny or not. That's what I don't understand with people, though. But they don't know me. It's okay. They don't know me like that. They don't know that this is. Stella, watch out. Thank you. I am back. I'm back because I did Curly Stay Ready. I was looking for something. I couldn't find what I was looking for, right? Please stop licking me. I know that's what you do. Go get your ball. Go get your ball. Yes, go get your ball. Because now I got to wipe off. I'm not Muslim, but anytime the dog licks me, it just feels so nasty. I got to go wipe off and rinse off. Yep. Ah, you got that ball. I couldn't even hit it. So, but I think that's what people should do anyway, right? That's what people should do anyway. When a dog touches them, they need to go and wash their hands. So I came back. Hey, Grace. Mm. So we just gonna leave the ignorant people to themselves, right? Because they don't have any home training. So yes, Curly, stay ready. I am back. I found what I was looking for. Was crazy. It is. I thought it was in like one of these boxes because it was originally in one of these boxes. But then I realized I needed to put my laptop in the box. So I changed it to, I don't have any of those boxes in here, but one of the brown boxes that's kind of like smaller that the sister gave me. And I found it because I was losing it. I was losing it. I went from my bedroom and I made my way to the living room, and then I was going to start emptying out, opening these boxes. But I was like, I know that I put things in certain areas, right? This is why I have my notes for what's in the boxes, but this was stuff that was on my work table in the living room. And I just didn't, there were some things I needed to shred and I just couldn't, you see? Stella's over there licking herself. That's why I don't like dogs licking me. I'm sorry, y'all. That's just nasty. Jesus, it's a pet peeve. They're like, how you got a dog? I'm like, oh, I don't. She ain't used to lick me like this in Africa, right? But that's because Max was there. Max would just sit there anytime Stella come over. I'm petting her. Here come Max pushing her out the way. I don't know. It's just it's weird. It's weird. Um. So I realized where it was. I made my way from the bedroom to the living room, but I know that I put certain things in certain areas. But I remembered once I saw it. Oh, here it is. This is where you put it. So that was a weight lifted off my shoulders. And I needed to go work out earlier. I really needed to just do my Pilates. Yes, it got my hamstrings and everything, but these are not high um, calorie burning workouts. These are for toning, right? I would rather. So I don't get on the scale. I don't get on the scale. The scale depresses me because if I'm working, and I get on the scale and it says I gain weight, I'm like, what the hell? So I don't get on the scale. I know that if I do certain workouts, Pilates, yoga, and I'm talking about not high intensity, like yes, I do body combat, Yes, I do Billy Blanks. Yes, I do cycling. Yes, I do Zumba. All of those are high intensity workouts, right? Um, but I also know that Pilates, yoga, cardio sculpt, body sculpt is what's sculpting my body. So I could lose inches and still be the same weight. But there's so many people that always want to give out workout advice, and I've hit my goal weight 3 or 4 times in my life. But I also know sometimes if I'm going through something, I'll snack here, I'll snack there, but I gain weight quick. Like if I eat bull crap, I gain weight quick. But if I cut bull crap and eat right quickly, and I always work out. I always work out. That's why I tell people it's not all about working out. It's what you can't outwork a bad diet. So, yeah, my trainers is at the gym. Every time I take a class, it's a training session. So, but I also know like in the Gambia, I was walking all the time in the heat. You don't have as much snacking. Of course, you're going to lose weight. It's easy to lose weight in Africa. So when people start gaining in Africa, it's something else that's going on. I definitely started gaining once I started dating a continental African, and they're gaslighting. I started gaining then. Then when I got robbed and when I bought my car, I really started gaining. So walking is a great thing when you're in Africa. It's a great thing. But dating a Gambian, look at how much dating a continental African, look at what people be going through. Not all of them, but there's a large majority. So if someone ends up with a good dude that's a continental African, kudos to you, because that is not the norm. Okay, so can I push this back some? Oh, no. About this. Oh, okay, so you can go back on this side. Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, wait, I don't want that there. Why does it seem like it's not? Okay. Sis, Curly, stay ready. I'm going to stay in this daggone storage, I swear. But until I take stuff out, I put stuff in, the more I clean out boxes in there. Like I saw a box in my room today and I was like, okay, that is going to end up in storage. Because it's just a bunch of sheets and stuff. It's for the bathroom. Not sheets, but it's linen and stuff for the bathroom. And I just got to get some mothballs. Yeah. Is that everything? Yes. Okay, so let's turn this back. Now I gotta leave this box out, but it's okay. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna take it in the house. Oh shoot. Let me sweep while I'm out here. Oh, this is why I wish that I had some wine. Because this is a hot mess. I ain't even gonna lie. When they did the trees, oh wait, hold on. Let me go get my heart rate monitor. Anytime you do, because yard work is a workout as well. Where is it? Here it is. So how many of y'all think that once you get older that you can't lose weight? Do you think that that's true? Because so many people, once they get older, they're like, oh, you're not going to be able to lose the weight because you're older. I don't believe that. I personally don't believe that. Yes, I may have to do a little bit extra. And it's just that for the people that were in their 20s and they could eat whatever they want and stuff like that, as you get older, you just can't eat whatever you want. And if you were like me and you didn't have a fast metabolism, I could never just eat without whatever I wanted. I can never just eat whatever I want. I will always gain weight. Okay, so I'm going to start just sweeping this off while Stella just, stand in the way. But I'm going to sweep this off and just try to um get rid of some of the stuff from. Ooh, Stella, watch out. She going to sit right there. I can't. She going to sit. You going to sit right there. I can't. Like, you the one that's going to clean me up. So get all the stuff from the tree trimmers, all that stuff out of here, and get it off of the turf. Now, I hope this doesn't take me forever. Did I lock it? No. I hope this doesn't take me forever to sweep. But it is somewhat of a headache because all these little leaves that's coming off the tree is all in the dirt. It's all in the dirt. I mean, it's all on the turf. I mean, it's in the dirt too, but it's on the turf. So what I noticed is, when Stella came in, oh my God. Okay, she must be dry. When Stella came in, she looked like she was laying in the dirt, but it was just a bunch of the leaves from the tree trimmers. So, but this is part of having a backyard, you know? You're going to have to go out there, rake, sweep, do something. Unless you have the money to pay somebody to come and do it. But honestly, I see it all as exercise. So, for people to think that gaining 30 pounds, oh, so what happened to your water? My bad. She like, B, you poured it out. You ain't give me no more. My bad, dog. I was doing too much. I needed to make sure I got everything back in that storage shed. But, okay, I'll be right to the messages, y'all. The thing is if you gain 30 pounds, you're not going to lose that very quickly unless you are super strict. And I don't want to lose it very, very fast, right? You see people lose weight fast from the lap band or from Ozempic, and they have this oversized head, right? I want to lose it naturally. I want to lose it slowly, the way you're supposed to lose weight, right? That's how I want to lose it. That way I can keep it off. What people don't know is if I used to weigh 244 pounds and I lost 70 pounds naturally and I kept it off, honey, child. Okay. You don't have an appetite anymore. Is that normal, Zena? Miss Zena? I'm noticing that sometimes if I'm stressed out, like I was really stressed out today, and for the past couple of days, I've been eating good because I haven't been out to go to not the supermarket, to the fast food place. But yesterday, I made some chickpea stew with, it's very spicy, with spinach, and I still have some left over, so I'm gonna eat some of that tonight too. How do you avoid dragging the dirt from outside? That's the thing. So it's not so much the dirt since we have the turf, but look, let me see. You see? So you see how the trees are? Those little things came into the yard. So that's what I'm trying to sweep. So let's see. See, when I sweep it, you see how much better it looks? So I just got to sweep it. But since I got this, I don't really have to worry about bringing in dirt in the house because It's only the part that is back there by the shed that has dirt. So I really don't have to worry about bringing dirt in the house, but these little leaves and stuff, they definitely come in. So what I'm doing is, besides sweeping this, so I can be out here and I don't have to worry about it. Eventually, I'm going to purchase a shark because the floor is okay. I just want to make sure she ain't trying to run off. The floor is it's like hardwood. It's not hardwood, right? These complexes don't give hardwood. It's the laminate, whatever. It's just either the stick on or something, right? It's a cheaper version, but it resembles hardwood. So I can steam the floors because I find that, you know, I don't know if it's like this anywhere else. It's probably like this down south, but in the Gambia, when you get in the bed, everyone hangs their feet off the bed and starts shaking them, rubbing your feet together to get the dirt off because everything is tiled. So the dirt just sticks to your feet. You know what I mean? So it's kind of similar to that here. So I find myself doing a lot of Swiffering, but I do find that I need a steamer. So I did ask Frances if I could borrow hers. She told me yes. She said just let her know when. I don't have to live like I'm in Africa to be in Africa. Right? So I'm enjoying my little backyard. I am. I'm enjoying every moment of this. Even when I got to sweep. Little leaves. Did I cut this on? Jesus. I just put it on my wrist and never cut it on. So eventually, I'm going to replant these because I have 3 aloe vera plants in here. Stella, you have something on your nose. I have 3 aloe vera plants in here. Okay, that should be good. So I need to replant them. But I'm not really worried about that right now. When I do that is when I start making my aloe vera conditioner for myself again. So that's when I'll worry about that. Okay, so let's see. Tell me one thing that you learned from watching my content. Okay, I'm going to get back to that. It really looks nice and neat in the backyard area. Thank you. Can you come to my house again? I sure can if you live close, right? Okay, so tell me one thing that you learned from watching my content. Curly, stay ready. Thank you for that. Okay, so one thing that I've learned is you are consistent. And I just started following you. I don't think it's been a week, but you are consistent with how you eat. I love the positivity. I love that how you took us shopping with you, right? And some people are like, oh, don't nobody want to see content in America. What? Please. It's not only just content in Africa, there's content in America too. But I absolutely love how you eat. And that was one of the reasons why I asked you, did you make videos in regards to your cooking? That's why I asked you that. Because before I visited the Gambia, I was so dedicated with being consistent and creating pescatarian and plant-based dishes inside my house, inside my kitchen. Now, do I sometimes gain 5 pounds, 7 pounds? Yes. I was always fluctuating between 180 and 180, 190. If I got to 190, I'm like, oh, hell no, right? I'm cleaning up on my eating. So some days I may eat, my thing is carbs, like carbs. But I found that if I wasn't eating meat, like as far as like chicken or turkey, my body just shrunk. So I was able to eat vegan mac and cheese and all this other stuff and not worry about, you know, my weight because I was, ooh, oh, the aloe vera plant stuck me right in my butt and it has little spikes on it. So I wasn't really worried about, I didn't have to worry about calories and stuff because everything I was eating was low calorie anyway. Holy crap, y'all, my arms hurt. And I did Pilates. Jesus. Your turn. You want a sweet? You gonna sweep with your tail? Y'all didn't see it. No, you probably didn't see it. Her tail was wagging, and a little piece of a little stick popped up. She looked. I'm like, you gonna sweep with your tail? So if I don't finish this today, I'm okay with that. My arms hurt, but I probably will finish it. So, Curly, stay ready. I learned that you are consistent with your eating. I learned that it doesn't matter that you are working and staying in a hotel, that you are still being dedicated with how you cook and how you eat. I love how that zucchini. Now, somebody may look at it and be like, that don't look good. A lot of times when you're eating a bunch of plant-based dishes, it may not look good. Sometimes it may, and my food doesn't look good, but I guarantee you it tastes delicious. So she made scallops. She fried her zucchini, right? Because she said she was craving French fries. So she wanted the zucchini to be crunchy like a French fry, right? She threw some peppers in there, some bell peppers, the color ones. I think they were yellow and red, and she threw them in there when she cooked her scallops. And I'm not a big seafood person. I do like scallops when they're made properly, though. I'm not gonna front, but when I was a strict pescatarian, I wouldn't even eat any seafood, no shrimp, because that's just me and my personal preference. But I know when I was in the Gambia, I had to eat a lot of things that I didn't want to eat. And when people that come there to visit for 2 weeks or whatever tell me, oh, well, I was able to find it. Shut up, B. Okay? Shut up. That's why I blocked her ass on Facebook. Shut up. And you a lawyer? You're a lawyer in America and you want to come on here and talk crazy to me? But not one time did you offer your legal experience? Shut up. These black women. Some of our black women are pieces of crap. Shout out to the good ones that's going against the stereotype. Shout out to you all. Because I don't understand. Online they're saying one thing and then you just a whole different. Shut the up. Shut up. Here in a don't want to say anything, but then you want to make a video about all these black women dying in the Gambia. Shut up, ma'am. What are you making a video about that for? You don't even live in the Gambia. You didn't say anything about the scam. Shut up. Your ugly ass. Shut up. But I always supported you, right? I always supported you. You were doing a challenge. You and Kiddis, y'all doing a challenge. And the push-up challenge and this, that, and the third. I'm about this life, B. That's why I say I'm happy that I met the people that I met, the good people that I met through being on YouTube. I'm happy that I met the good ones. But there are too many bad ones. Thank God they may not follow me anymore because they don't comment. But I'm just like, people are just, and some people just love to keep stuff going. Like, I don't know. I believe that there was some unification in the Gambia, and I realized that was just a damn lie. It's each man for himself. And if one man is doing better than the next man, then some men and women are going to hate on that one man or woman. No different from being in America. Okay, my arms hurt. Damn, I did 1/3. Okay. Stella, it's your turn. She's gonna do downward dog. It's your turn. Go get the broom and sweep. Go get the broom and sweep. You gonna go get the broom and sweep? No, I said sweep, not lick. Okay. Bye-bye, Lady Zena. Talk to you later. Have a happy Saturday. Oh, you 5'3". I'm 5'9". I'm tall. I'm 5'9". Okay. I don't show much of my workout. I do that behind the scenes. But I worked out this morning, early morning, did about 40 minutes, and sometimes I work out in the evenings after I eat. So I don't know what you want. But I can't even rest, can I? Go get your ball. Go get your ball. Where's your ball? Go get your ball. She right here in front of my face. You see her? With the leaf on her nose. You see it? You see the leaf on her nose? Go get your ball. Go get your ball. Go get your ball. Right? After the 12th time, she listened. All right, y'all. Back to sweeping. So, and I kind of noticed that with you, Curly, stay ready, that you don't do the workouts. Yours is the food. And I appreciate that. Because a lot of times that's what people ask for. Like, oh, you working out, but how do you eat? Come on, go over there. Oh, wait. I don't want her to be in the dirt. Come over here. Yep, get your ball. Acha. You just want to bark at somebody. No, go. Sit. No, not that far. Come. Here. Yep. Sit. Good girl. Because she like, ooh, I can go. Sit. Stay. There you go. You got your ball? Go ahead. Watch me. Go ahead and watch me sweep, because you ain't going to do anything to help. When I told her to go, she like, ooh, I can go in the dirt. She went right over there in the dirt. I'm like, no, not that far. Not that far. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. And thanks for asking, sis. There you go. You want your little, there you go. You want your little bone thing? Okay. Thanks for asking. Not many people ask, like, hey, what do you like about my content? I never asked you all that. What do you all like about my content? Or what do you all notice about my content? What would you all like for me to, what would you like to see? Because, for me, it's just like, okay, I'm just going to show food, fitness, my life, right? That's my life. So, but I haven't really got back to cooking yet. I've been, damn, look at this. Oh my God. A lot of you sitting there like this, me sweeping is bothering you, but you're not moving. Thank you. Not in the dirt. Let me make room for you. Huh. There you go. Get back there. Right here. No. You're going the wrong way. All right. So if you stay there, I'm going to end up sweeping on you. Okay. That's on you. You see? Acha. Go. She's like, where I'm supposed to go. Okay. You can sit there. Yes. Thank you. Right there. Good girl. Stay. There you go. I swear the dog is trained. She just hard-headed as hell. She gambling. I can't. Still having behavioral issues. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I don't need this shit in my life. So, I haven't really gotten back to cooking. What I've been eating is, like, when I cleaned out my freezer, I saw I had the black bean soup. I had the chickpea soup. I was like, oh, this came in handy. This definitely came in handy. So yesterday morning, when I got up, I thawed out the chickpea stew, put it on the stove. I love my stove, by the way, y'all. It is electric, but it cooks so much better than that piece of shit stove at the other apartment complex. I think that's why Raquel is mad, because I wish I didn't tell her where I lived. I wish I just told her, gave her a fake address. Because what did she actually need my address for? They said to send the final bill. You sent it through email. So you just wanted to know where I lived. People are something else. And I don't mess with Mexican people like that out here, because I don't know who's a cartel and who's not. So I just mind my business. But when she asks, oh, did you move to blah, blah, blah? I'm like, no. Oh, where did you end up moving to? I should have told her, I don't feel comfortable telling you. That's what I should have said. Can we just move out? But me, I'm always trying to be nice, because they always say, oh, the black people, they show aggressive and this, that. This is why you need to be aggressive sometimes, because you be nice to some people and this is what you get. So when I told her, oh, those are not. Oh, those are nice. You see my face? That's how she looked. I used to live there back in the day. Well, what happened? What happened? Did you get kicked out? Because your husband said y'all were living in a trailer. And I know that that's true, because you told me that y'all had a trailer in a certain area when I was talking about purchasing land and buying a double wide. So hold on, Curly, stay ready. I'm coming. I just want to. I feel like I need to go and get some ice water. But like all of the nice appliances I have, like, it's okay. Raquel was just jealous, like many people. But I'm like, you're the property manager, ma'am. What are you jealous of me for? You jealous of this little old tenant that got a 1-bedroom? Why are you jealous of me? Right? Why? Because if what Shrek is saying is true, then why are you jealous of little old broke Tay-Tay? Do I make broke look good? Oh, people think I got a lot of money. I don't have a lot of money. I just know who I am, and I carry myself as royalty because I know who I am. My bank account just doesn't match. Oh, my heart rate is in the blue, though. Who said, look, you see how I'm sweating? Who said housework doesn't work? I mean, yard work doesn't work. Okay. Now that you say, I'm not 59. Wait, okay, hold, let me see. Now that you say you are 59, I can see that when you were standing up against the brick wall, you're pretty tall. Oh, 5'9". Okay, so I'm like 59. Jesus, don't make me that old. 5'9". Okay, now I get it. You are pretty tall. I'm a shorty. I might look tall, but I wear like the Crocs inside the house shoes. You should have said I moved to the moon. Oh man, I really do need to be more swift with what I say. So I did notice that you kind of short. I saw your legs. But a lot of times when we do this with the camera, you can't really tell. Like I follow this girl on Facebook, and when she said it, she was like, I'm 5 feet. I was like, damn, she's short as hell. I didn't know she was that short, right? Because when she working out, you can't really tell. But when she was just standing there, and then she said, did a mosquito just bite me? Jesus Christ. When she was standing there, and then when you look at the length of someone's legs, I was like, oh wow, she really is short. But yeah, I'm pretty tall. I'm pretty tall. That's why I love a man that's 6 foot. But the 6 foot muscular dudes are always the ones that's the most insecure. They fine. I'm like, why you trying to holler at me? I ain't even cute. But those are the ones that's the most insecure men in the world. I ain't gonna say all of them, but the ones I dated. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. So the 6 foot muscular dudes, them ninjas they were insecure as a mug. I said, well, damn. My ex in the Gambia always used to say, oh, everybody look at me and all they want to do is smash and have schmecks. And I'm like, well, that's what your country is known for. And you wanted me to think that you were different, but you had how many girlfriends? Ninja, you were the same. You were the same. Mad Eye, Renee Marcus's brother. You were the same. That's why your dad kept saying you need to go down to the beach and be a bumpster, and you were crying about it. You were mad that he was telling you the truth. All the bumpsters in the Gambia are not at the beach, y'all. Some of them are just walking the streets. But my next dude, he gonna be short and ugly. Let me stop. What the hell is that? Oh God! Come on, man. All I'm trying to do is clean up my backyard bugs. I forgot when I went to Walmart to get some of the citronella candles, and I wish, but I can't hang anything from the roof. But Lord Jesus, I wish I could hang something, hang it across, have it coming down like a net, right? To keep the mosquitoes and the bugs out. But I can't do that. This is not mine. But when it's mine, ooh, I could put those poles in the ground and live it up. Oh. Okay, so if the bugs and mosquitoes are going to eat me up, then I might not be finishing this. But I really want to finish it. Because I'm the type of person, if I start something, I got to finish it. So that's the part that I think I'm autistic, because I can't. I'm like, I got to finish it. I got to finish it. Okay. All right, so everything is almost right here. So I can open the gate and sweep it out. Okay. I just need to sweep this because Stella be laying around and she look a little dirty. Okay. So I think Toya is holding off the Driven by Purpose workouts. So I paid this month, but I'm going to cancel until she get back. Because I think she said that she's going to be wearing false teeth for some time, and she can't do too much talking, so she can't really work out with us. And I'm like, well, I'm not paying for something, just giving people money. Girlfriend got way more money than I have. Okay. But this is what I say. That's why I say if I go to court, at least I can say I don't feel comfortable with her knowing my address. I don't trust these people. You can't trust people nowadays. I don't know who she know. I don't. Maybe because I watch the ID channel, I'm not going to put anything past anyone, right? But there's a reason why she keeps harassing me and discriminating against me. I don't know what it is, but I wish that I never gave my address. Because she was hating. What, you mad? Ma'am, I told you I got an 817 credit score. Okay. It ain't my fault that you probably was a crystal meth head when you were younger. Like many of these people here. I know somebody, she said she had the worst life. I think when I first met her, her lights were on because she had a breathalyzer thing in her car. She was like, oh, it was probably this breathalyzer. Like, it ain't no shame in her game. She is not embarrassed. And she told me she's been to prison, right? But she also said that I think her dad was an alcoholic. I don't know what her mom is still alive, but she was raising herself. At 15, she met a guy. She went to his house, spent the night, never left. He's selling rugs, and somebody coming in, knocking on the door. She got to hide the pals. And I'm like, what? At 15? So, but I'm happy. She's sober. She's been sober for 3 years. And she told me, she was like, girl, I used to do meth. And I'm just like, so what do they do? Smoke it? Sniff it? I don't know. I have no idea because I'm not a meth head. Okay. And I don't want to be around anyone that's smoking meth. Right? You smoking meth, you smoking crack, you smoke weed, I don't care. You smoke cigarettes, just don't smoke them around me. Excuse me, because I used to be a smoker, and with stress, I used to like smoking cigarettes. So I don't want to pick that up again. I pick it up every time I go to the Gambia because you're going to pick up a vice. You're going to smoke cigarettes, you're going to overeat, you're going to mess with dudes, you're going to pick up a vice in the Gambia. And mine was smoking cigarettes because I'm like, I can't. What the hell is wrong with these damn people? So, but she told me, she's like, yeah, I used to do meth. But her whole thing was, um, yes, 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 yes. Oh, thank you, God. Okay. So now I want to sweep out here, right? Because I don't want this in front of my steps. So she says she used to do meth, but her whole thing was alcohol. Like she could not, if she drink whiskey, it's over. And I asked her, I said, do you consider yourself an alcoholic? She said, yes. She said, some people can have one drink. She said, I cannot do that. She cannot have one drink. So she was like, yeah, I'm an alcoholic. I said, oh, well, at least she knows. But honey child, oh yeah, this is not supposed to have this dirt. Let me keep sweeping. I'll be back, y'all. This is definitely not supposed to have dirt here. So she's a hairstylist. She's a personal trainer. You know, she even fixed cars. Ouch. She even fixed cars. She fixes cars. I was like, wow. She fixed her car. She fixed her mom's car. So some of these people just have bad upbringings, and that's what she was saying. She said she told me, she said, if you came to my house, you would probably be so mad at my dad and be ready to kill him. And I said, why? She said her dad was a stone cold racist. He was a stone cold racist and an alcoholic and only drink whiskey and beat the wife. I said, well, damn, no, I wouldn't have liked him. I'm happy that I never met him. But, okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Look, I can't sweep this. My back is hurting. Oh, man. I thought I swept it all. All right. I need you to go up there. Okay. Because I'm not sweeping that down that hill. My back hurt. Okay. I'm back, y'all. Hey, Stella. She don't understand time. She think I was going for like 85 minutes. I mean, it probably doesn't help that I have this vest on, but it's okay because I needed some cardio. I've been strength training for 2 days straight. So, not straight, but watch out, Stella. Okay, so I need some more ice water. I'm going to take a break. All right, so you can stay over there now. There you go. So you full of crap. Let's see. Oh, damn. There you go. You see? You see how she came to life? That's all she wanted. That's all she wanted. That's all you wanted, right? That's all she wanted. Stella just want to play ball nonstop. She doesn't care that mommy trying to get this house together. She doesn't care about that. She doesn't care. Okay. Stella remind me, this is probably why her and my nephew that has autism, this is probably why they connected so well, because I see the same characteristics, like the same behaviors. And Stella's a dog. But what? Stella and my nephew, ooh, they had the best time. Stella waited until she was moping around. Once she saw my nephew come through that door, she like, oh, ran to go get her ball and came. She ran to go get her ball and came and sat right in front of him with her ball, put her ball down right in front of him. The boy didn't even take his coat off yet. Okay? She like, let's play. So he picked the ball up and threw it. She happy. Now my sister-in-law was like, Stella didn't go in that kitchen and touch any of her toys. Oh, shoot. Why does it seem like it's harder to sweep uphill than downhill? She was like, Stella didn't touch none of them toys today. She was waiting for him to come home from school. I said, yeah, that's her best friend. That is her best friend. Okay. All right. I need a break. Oh, Jesus. All right. So let's see what my heart rate is. Okay. No. You just want to come over here and lick my sweat. What am I doing? My heart rate. Stella, go back, because I need to sweep. Thank you. Go play with your toys. She keeps trying to come over here and I want to sweep. Okay, stay over there. Goddamn mosquito bit me. Okay. Hi, Jennifer James. See, who said yard work don't work? Blue and green. That's where I want to be because I'm burning stored fat. Okay. No. Stay. Thank you. Good girl. When my heart rate is in the yellow and the red, then I'm burning immediate calories. But when oh shoot, y'all got the gangster lean. When my heart rate is in the green and the blue, I'm burning stored fat. And honestly, until I get all this extra stuff off, that's where I want to be. Because if I work myself too hard and I overexert myself and my heart rate, when I finish doing my workout and it's in the yellow and it's in the red, I'm so hungry because I have burnt everything. And I don't like being I'm exerted. Like that's the ice. I'm exhausted after that. So I'm like, in the My Zone, there was a trainer and he was like, everyone, the chasing that red and that yellow is a drug. And you chasing that, but you're burning calories. So say you eat the wrong thing, right? You at your ideal weight and you like, I went out to eat and I had some Mexican food and I had too much. You go to the gym, you want to burn those calories that you just ate, right? But me, because I gained weight, I'm trying to build my strength back up. So you may not see me do crazy workouts. I need to get strong again. I'm not as strong as I used to be, but I have some videos coming out, some shorts of me doing my workout yesterday. Y'all, I'm almost done and I'm so tired. So my heart rate being in, what is this, the ball? My heart rate being in the, what is it? I think it's the 60 to 70, 70 to 80. Oh, 70, 80 to 90, 90 to 100. 90 to 100 is the red, and the 80 to 90 is the yellow. So it's between 60 and 80% of my heart rate. And that's how I burn the extra, the stored fat, right? Stored fat. Get it? And my whole thing is like, people be like, oh my God, my arms are fat. I'm not wearing. This is the body I got and this is the body I'm giving. At least I'm working on it. I can't. There's certain things about me right now. I'm like, oh my God, my gut is out of control. And I'm like, Shantae, give yourself grace, yo. You working out, but you've been dealing with these low-life ninjas for 5 years. You've been robbed. They done destroyed your property. You want to halfway do some things that'll have you end up in prison. So I'm dealing. And it's okay. You gain weight, you lose it, but I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And that's why I'm giving myself grace. Because I know what to do. My mind got to be right. And that's the thing, right? If my mental isn't right, then no matter how much I work out, I may not be eating right. I may be eating comfort food. I may be snacking too much. And I just think people just don't understand weight loss. If we live in a generation where, is this on? Yes. Get skinny quick. Take a pill, get skinny. Take a shot, get skinny. Okay. So what happened when you're not taking that shot or taking that pill anymore? And you haven't taught yourself how to eat. What happens then? And you gain the weight. So I'm going to do it slowly. Crates and Lord and barrels. I'm going to do it my way. Thank you for your advice. If you want to pay for me to get a personal trainer, then let's do that, right? But they're going to tell you the same thing that I tell you. You can't outwork a bad diet. It's about what you eat. So, yeah. Okay. I'm almost done, y'all. Okay, so I would say I'm 3/4 done. I was 1/3. I finished the half, right? Now it's just this part. It's this part, but I'm still sweeping this area of the L. I'm still sweeping. I need the... Hey, Ray. Greetings. Happy Saturday. You say you need to lose 10 pounds? Shoot, I need to lose the 30. But like I said, I'm not really focused on the weight for me. The pounds is the inches, right? And if you want to lose the weight, if you want to lose 10 pounds, 80% is in the kitchen, 20% is exercise. For me, I'm a blood type A positive. I could walk, swim, do yoga, hike, and lose the weight as long as I'm eating per my blood type. As long as I'm eating a vegetarian or pescatarian lifestyle. I'm always going to do weight training. I don't do heavy weight training. People always tell me, oh, lift heavy and you'll lose weight. So if I start off lifting too heavy and I get frustrated, I'm not going to come back. You can't just start off lifting heavy. You got to build that strength up. So it's okay if you use water bottles when you're walking. Rain, I don't know if you follow me on Facebook, but if I wasn't out here doing this, the plan was to use some Facebook friendly music, go live and do some right? Let's start with do some Latin, because Facebook has some great Latin music. And it was playing when I was working out yesterday, and I was like, oh, I just want to go on Facebook, play this music, and just have a free fall dance party, right? This is why I love Zumba. Because for people, things are intimidating to people. The gym is very intimidating to people. It was intimidating to me when I first started going. But I learned that, yes, I can go and use the machines and lift weights. Could totally do that. Would I keep my heart rate up? Probably not. Because I was taught to do weights, cardio. Weights, cardio. Take a break, right? Not weights, cardio, take a break. But you're taking a break in between whatever the sets is. So I take classes. I like to take classes. For me, it's better for me to take a class, work my hardest within those 50 minutes, burn 300, 400, 500 calories. I'm lifting weights. I'm doing cardio. I'm done. Some people come, I see a lot of the girls, they just lift weights, right? But I also know I've been doing this since I started my lifestyle change in 2006. So next year in June will be 20 years since I've been doing this. So you think I will let somebody come on my page and tell me what I'm supposed to be doing? Girl, bye. Not going to do it. I know what to do. I just know that my mind has to be right and my heart has to be right. And I have to be ready to cut out chicken again. Never thought I would eat chicken again, but I went to hell, aka Gambia, and yeah, picked up all the bad habits again. I said, Jesus, ain't nothing good about this place. Nothing. I don't care what nobody say. And I ain't the only one. There are plenty of people that left the Gambia and said, I ain't never coming back. Somebody was there to visit. They was like, ain't nothing Gambia could show me. I don't never need to come back. I said, damn. But that's the reality. Depending on your experience. And the people that are there and have been there for a long time, they still go through the same BS. Going through the same BS. Telling somebody in America how effed up the Gambia it is. Everybody does that. Because everybody go through stuff there. Because you're dealing with people that are scamming, conniving, will lie, cheat. And this has been their culture and their tradition for generations. Even though they want to lie and say it's not. Come on, man. Y'all doing the same thing to each other. We ain't stupid. They're dealing with generations of extreme poverty. Just like some people in America. But depending on the young person, we have opportunities here. Once you become a certain age, you can work. Go to school. You can do that yourself. They don't have those opportunities in Africa. The opportunities to just go get a job and just work and work. Right? Now we have these gig economies where you can go and do Instacart. Right? You go and do Amazon Flex. You can do it as a second job or whatever. Or your first career. Who knows? You can do it. We have those options. People overseas in Africa don't have those options. So they're dealing with generations of poverty. And then you have to question, like, damn, none of the generations said, hey, this ain't working. We've been doing this since great-great-grandmother been alive. So maybe we should try something different. But they also can't necessarily go against what the elders say either. Let alone if your elder can't speak English, can't read, can't write, can't do a lot of things. You still have to listen to them. Even if what you're saying is right and they're wrong. So, you finally decide to lay down? Can y'all see? She finally decided to rest herself. I need to check out an eating plan for my blood type. So there's a book. I would say go to the library. Go to the library. And if you know your blood type, I just know that A positive, most of us are pescatarians and vegetarians because we don't have as much stomach acid as the others. So if I can't eat beef. My stomach hurts when I eat chicken sometimes. Yeah, many times it does, but I kind of just like ignore it or I can deal with it. But I do know that when I was a strict pescatarian, I didn't have as many digestive issues. Yes, I have an ice maker in my freezer. An auto ice maker. I absolutely love it. Because if you know me, then you know I love ice. Now, there are some people that will tell somebody in the Gambia going to tell me, oh, you shouldn't be drinking ice water. This person is a man. Ninja, I'm going through hot flashes and I feel like I'm in hell, literally and figuratively, in the Gambia. And you're going to tell me I'm not supposed to be drinking hot water? When was the last time you had a hot flash, Ninja? F out of here. But then you look at Grow with Joe, and girlfriend always got ice in her water, and she got a flat stomach. So sometimes I realize that people just be talking, and you have to tell them, okay, and move on. Ain't no use of arguing with stupid. You argue with stupid, and eventually you're going to be stupid. Oh, crap, this stuff is supposed to go in storage. Oh, Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and the Mormons. Okay. I have 2 things there. I'm not putting them in storage. Not right now. I'm not doing it. So I have my ice water. It's 125 degrees, and he's saying you're not supposed to drink ice water because it's not going to make you have a flat stomach. Then I guess I won't have a flat stomach then. It's stupid, oh. But I'm looking at Grow with Joe, and she drinking ice water, and she's like, I love my ice water. So that's why I say people will say anything. They will say anything. They want to take what they believe and want to make you believe it. I have my own brain, thank you very much. And when technically you're in a worse off position than me, I don't think I'm going to listen to you. As a matter of fact, oh, so I forgot, my bad. Oh, that's why I didn't put it down because I wasn't finished cleaning. Okay. Um, I'm not going to say I don't think I'm going to listen to you. I know for a fact I'm not going to listen to them. I know for a fact. I'm almost done. Jesus, y'all, I'm tired. It's been an hour and a half. Okay. Okay, so getting back to that ring. You can go to the library and it's called Eating Per Your Blood Type. So I would just rent it. I wouldn't purchase it because I noticed that and it's not for everyone, right? Some things said in there may not be for you. You'd be like, wait, because it tells me that I shouldn't be eating tomatoes. I like tomatoes. I don't eat them all the time, but I do eat tomatoes and I will put them in my salads. I love a pasta. I don't eat it all the time because carbs go right here and right here and in my back, right? Like Regina Maddox. Oh, you're a big back. Do you all know that it's so sad that when I found this woman, she come on my page talking crazy, and then on YouTube, and I found her on Facebook, and she literally said, "Happy 68th birthday to me," and I'm like, the stuff that she said, I'm like, ma'am, you are 68, and this is what you're saying. I swear, I have told someone I appreciate my elders that are African American women that have that's in their right mind and that is not sitting there hating on a young person and being just hateful and nasty. I appreciate you all. It's like in the words of Queen Latifah. She said, when I first got this shot, I thought y'all was some birds. They was like, what? She said something about she thinks she got the worst or something. And she was like, I thought I got the worst. And they was like, what? And she said, I did until them birds flew up out of here. That's how I feel about, Elder Long, Valerie, bald-headed Valerie. Because it's like y'all weren't my friends. And it's like you're older than me, but this is how you treat a younger person that you call sister. And you in the church? One is 7-Day Adventist, Elder Long, right? That's the products I used to push. If you all know, I went hiking with her. I went up to her home, right? She used me to make videos about her products, and then you just turn on me? Girl, bye with your bald-headed ass. We ain't never seen your hair. You could say you have hair all you want, boo. I believe it when I see it. She was like, Dudley don't show their hair. You ain't Dudley, Bitch. How about that? How about when you got that $150,000 grant? Who did you call? Me. Pray for me, this, that, and the third. Because if I make it, then I can put you on. That's love bombing. I didn't ask you to put me on. One thing about me is I will support you. Not only because you look like me, but yes, because you look like me, because I need to support my own, but because I believe in you and I believe in your products. But sometimes you can't give people that love. Because I gave you that love, right, Letitia? And what did you do? Did you talk to Shrek? I know you disrespected me multiple times, enough that I'm going to make a video about you. Because that's not a friend. And I don't understand these people. And these people are Black women. Supposedly they made all this money, but they're the most hateful people on this planet. And then only love mess. Only love mess. Only support you when you can do something for them. Jesus Christ. I don't ever want to be like that. If I'm showing love, I'm showing genuine love, not for anything in return. It's because I'm supposed to support you. These people are in church and it says, love thy neighbor as thyself, right? So you doing what God tells you to do, treat your neighbor this way, and blah, blah, blah. And when in reality, these people that go to church and they say they this and they say they that, those are the most hateful ones. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with that. So, Rain, I would say, oh, this is a stick. I thought that was a nail. Like I said, rent the book. And the thing with me is I've been buying chips. I know I'm not supposed to be eating chips. I can eat popcorn though. Now that I can eat, I can have popcorn. But I see a bunch of trainers at the gym eating popcorn as well. And my former trainer did tell me that I can eat popcorn. But my whole thing is I need to leave the snacking alone. I've been wanting chocolate and I gotta, once I stop snacking and eat my beans and my plant-based food, my DNA food, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. So this is why I'm trying to get this house together, because what I want to do is, all right, I'm going to make this dish, you guys. This week I'm making this dish. These are the ingredients. Feel free to substitute. Let's get in this kitchen to help each other. A lot of times people don't have the money to go to a gym, get a personal trainer, this, that, and the third. But YouTube and social media has given us a way to connect for what we need to connect to. If it's all about rah, this woman doing this man doing that all the nonsense stuff that's not going to elevate my mind, body, or spirit, then I don't want that. But for the people that are trying to elevate, eat right, exercise, the people that want to live, because I'm not in my 20s. So, yeah. So the sun is going down. Oh, we're blue again. Okay. It was just white. So we're blue again. But to be able to put the ingredients up and say, we're going to cook this. And that's what it is. And if it doesn't come out good, then if at first you don't succeed, try again. Try again. Try again. You think everybody knew? Well, I don't know. Some people, they say they got married, they didn't know how to cook, and they learned. So when people say, I don't know how to do something, I don't know how to do that, 9 times out of 10, they have a smartphone. So someone can't tell me they don't know how to do something when you have a smartphone. You have Google, don't you? Don't fall. I need to empty this, but it's not a priority. So to empty that and put it in storage, I need to make more room. All right, Stella. I'm going to put this water over here. Thank you, God, for all the many blessings. And then I'll fill this up after I'm done. The dogs are so cute. They be sitting out. She got this paw like this, all folded up. She be all twisted. I'm like, how the hell are you comfortable? Okay. Y'all, home stretch. I only have, oh shoot. How the hell did I get some on this side? Okay. All right. I might not get everything, but I'm getting it as clean as I can. So now all I have is this area. But see, this is what they talk about when you sweep, how you sweeping. Now I'm over here sweeping and this stuff is flipping that way. Rocky calling you, Stella. That's Rocky. I said, Rocky calling you, Stella. She looked at me, my ears went up like, you remember that's the dog. He must be outside. You remember you met him yesterday? My dog is straight up black because she is sometimey like a mug. Now he just barked for her and she ain't saying nothing. Probably because she like, as soon as I start barking, you gonna tell me to shut the hell up. She like, I ain't barking while you out here. But if you go back inside, I'm gonna be barking again. Okay. All right, come on, Shantae. This is the last stretch. Come on. You got this. You got this. You got this. Let me. I struggle with creating meals that both my husband and I like. We do not like the same thing. Now that is what I hear many times, Rain. I hear that a lot. So what one of my trainer of, okay, so I call them my trainers, but it's the instructor for the class, but they're like trainers because they will help you. Like if I ask them a question, they will help me. But I don't eat the way they eat, right? Like they're like, oh, I'll just eat cottage cheese. Now I did buy some yogurt. I don't know how that's going to work with my stomach because I know I'm not supposed to do dairy. But I know that sometimes if I'm not hungry, I need to eat something. So I'm like, okay, Shantae, if you're not fully off of dairy yet, go get some yogurt. You have some granola. You can have that for dinner. You know, Curly Stay Ready showed us on her Instagram a snack, which was, I think it was some yogurt. I think it was yogurt, right? It had a piece of dark chocolate candy, and then it had a blackberry in there, right? So, Rain, the thing that when when you're married or if you have children and people don't eat the same things, oh shoot, I think a mosquito trying to bite me, and I can't get it because he must be underneath the the little nincompoop went underneath he went underneath here, little bastard. Like, let me get here. She can't get to me there. Um, During a meal prep. Meal prep is the best when people don't eat the same things, right? So now it's easier for me because I don't have to eat and cook fresh for someone every day. Some people, husbands, only want to eat fresh meals. So if you have to cook for him fresh, like say you got to cook for your husband, want fresh meals, right? He don't eat leftovers. Some people don't eat leftovers and stuff. So if that's the case, you meal prep your meals. If you don't mind heating up your food, right? You meal prep your meals and you cook fresh for your husband. Meal prepping is everything. So that's one of the things that I do. I used to do. I'm getting on backtrack to doing since I realized, girl, leave them ninjas where they are. Those are niggas for real. You hear me? Ignorant ass people. Leave them where they are. So meal prepping for my snacks, making now one thing I don't meal prep is for my smoothies, right? Because it takes me 5 minutes to make a smoothie. So not meal prepping for that, but meal prepping for my snacks, meal prepping making the overnight oats. I have a lot of my little jars that were for fruit, the glass jars. I have a lot of those, and I want to make my overnight oats because that can serve as a meal. Them overnight oats are heavy, and if you make them delicious and not super fattening, because you can make them super fattening as well, putting too much stuff in them, right? But if you get your right combination, it can serve as breakfast, lunch, dinner, or a snack. A lot of times they are so heavy that you can eat off of it for a meal and a snack. Now, what I learned being a member of Easy Fitness, even though they were racist pieces of crap, but the dude was Nigerian, and you know, um, foreigners, they love white people and Asian, and they love anybody. A lot of continental Africans love anybody that's not an African that doesn't look like them. Okay, so with that being said, he married. Damn, did mosquito bite me? He married a Japanese chick, and she was just racist. Like, I don't know why people look at me and they're just like, she's too confident. Let me just break her down. I'm like, B, I will say the most effed up stuff to you to make you feel this big and to make you swing. And then once you swing on me, it's on and popping. So, because I was just like, what the hell is her problem? What the hell are these people problem? They just be racist and you ain't even from here. You are a fucking visitor. Okay? Shoot. So, but one thing I learned from them raggedy pieces of SHIT, them Jersey assholes, one thing I did learn from them was to eat every 2 to 3 hours. Now, people like, what? If I eat that many meals, I'm going to be fat. No. So number one, your meals are smaller, right? So you're eating smaller meals. I have breakfast, lunch, dinner. In between breakfast and lunch, there's a shake. In between lunch and dinner, there's a shake. Those are 5 meals, but 2 of them are drinks. And sometimes 3 of them were drinks. Because if I get up early in the morning and I go to the gym and I just get my day started, I'm just drinking my protein shake. Now, if I'm hungry, now yes, I do try to push it to, oh shoot, what's the battery? What is the battery? Oh, it's saying it's on low battery. Crap. All right, where's the charger? Let me grab the charger for that. I didn't know the battery was that low. So, now I'm eating 2 to 3 meals, right? So sometimes I will push it. Now, if I had a shake for breakfast and, liquid drinks are going to digest quicker than a meal, right? Then it's going to digest quicker than what you call it, the overnight oats, right? So it depends on how hungry I am. Oh wait, I gotta cut this off, y'all. Sorry. Okay, I had to take the mic out because I need the hole for the charger. Okay. So, all right, sorry about that. You won't be able to hear me though. So, I guess I could put one of my headphones in, one of my earbuds, but it's in there. So, I'll just talk a little bit louder. You should still be able to hear me. This is a new phone. So, this new phone is pretty popping. So, but that's what I do. I eat every 2 to 3 hours like a baby. Now, people say, I'm at work. I can't eat 2 to 3 hours. Meal prep. Oh God, these bugs. I feel like I'm in Africa. Meal prep. So even if you will grab a piece of fruit real quick. Oh, so something had happened. You know how some people will grab a piece of fruit real quick, right? I learned that if you're going to eat a piece of fruit, always have some protein with you, right? Because if not, it's just going to spike your blood sugar, and then you're going to be hungry again because the protein is what keeps us full. So I get cashews. I'm bougie. I like cashews. I will eat peanuts, or like if I have an apple, I'm going to have some peanut butter with it. Whether it's cashew butter, almond butter, right? Something else to hold my stomach. And I'm going to drink water. For those that love water, kudos to you, keep drinking it. For those who don't drink water, I pray for you that you will increase your water intake. I never understand that. I'm a water drinker. I am a water drinker. Even if I have a cup of juice, you best believe I got my water bottle and I'm about to guzzle it down. This is, I think, 40 ounces. And I always get the big water bottles for that reason. Because if it's 40 ounces and I drink, first of all, if I'm working out, I'm going to drink, if I'm taking a Zumba class, I'm going to drink one full one. And then when I'm done and I go into the sauna, I'm going to drink at least another half of this. That's only in what, an hour and a half, 2 hours? I still have X amount of hours left, right? And as hot as it is out here, we could stop at a Circle K and get ice water for free. So that's what I do. Now when I go to the hood, they want to charge you with SHIT. I'm like, damn. But I don't live in the hood. Thank you, Jesus. Holy new. Shrek, can you say the same? Valerie can't even say the same. Valerie may have been the one to talk to Shrek, but she can't even say the same because she tell me about her ghetto ass complex. So, whatever. Whatever. These people don't have any friends and I was their friend and they proved that. I need to protect my heart and stop being so friendly to people. I should have known when I saw Valerie walk into class and she has very fine hair. And she had some box braids, and you could see her scalp, and the box braids were burnt at the end. And she said, "Oh, my friend's in my hair. You know, if you want your hair braided, she could do it." And I'm looking like, girl, I wouldn't let that girl touch my hair with somebody else's hair, okay? The way she did your hair, and first of all, if she was a real beautician, she would have never done that girl's hair like that. If she was a real beautician, okay. She wouldn't have done her hair like that because she would have known that it was going to cause too much tension on her hair. This girl has some box braids. You couldn't tell her anything. She got her braids done when she was in Korea with her and her daughter. She talked about white men, but her daughter married to a Jewish dude. He white as ever, fat. I said, y'all people are funny. People are funny. But anyway, I'm not convinced that she's not a part of the rainbow community. I really do think she was. I think she was. And she realized I don't get down like that. So, go on to hell, Valerie, with your bald-headed ass. Go on to hell. Because you knew I was your only effing friend, right? Bald-headed bitch. So, maybe her and Letitia would be friends. Oh. Yeah, they don't know. Like, if you want to be petty with me, I can be petty too, see? We are all black women. We all can be foul as fuck if we want to. I'm not going to say black women. We're all women. We could be foul if we want to. We know how to be petty. I'm finished, y'all. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. So, intermittent fasting is good. Y'all see the PTSD? I just go off cussing out these people. Yeah. I ain't even gonna say it's PTSD. They need it. If you want to be foul and act like you somebody's friend, they need it. They need to be cursed out. So, I ain't gonna blame it on my PTSD. This is what y'all deserve. Because I was a friend and you knew how I was. So you thought I was gonna take your nonsense? Okay. She ain't gonna talk about me because I'm bald-headed. Alright. I guess you realize that's not true. So Rain, you say you do intermittent fasting. That is good as well. Shoot, I realize I don't have my mic on. I forgot that, so I don't know how well you all can hear me. But Rain, I heard you say that you do intermittent fasting. Which is a great thing, right? Now they call it intermittent fasting now, but before, when I first started working out and I first started my weight loss journey or my lifestyle change, not my weight loss journey, my lifestyle change, I wouldn't eat past 7 p.m. I would not eat past 7 p.m. So basically, the funny thing is that's basically what intermittent fasting is. You don't eat past a certain time. And then when you wake up, you don't eat past a certain time. So most of the time with intermittent fasting, you're sleeping. You're sleeping, you know? And then you just basically don't eat breakfast. But I find for me, intermittent fasting doesn't necessarily work for me because sometimes I end up overeating because I'm so hungry. But during the time that I'm supposed to be eating. So and the way I train, I have to eat. You know, because if not, it's counterproductive for me. So if I'm training early in the morning at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 6 o'clock, by the time I finish training, I need to get some protein in me, right? So it definitely depends on your lifestyle. So, okay. All right. Done. Done. So it definitely depends. What the hell? What the hell is that? Okay. I guess that was a bug. I didn't want to kill him, so I just kind of knocked them off. So it definitely, you hungry? I don't think it's 5 o'clock yet. Oh, okay. Okay. So I can sit this back here so y'all internet, you know, pet won't come back here and lay in the dirt and stuff because she ignorant. So, okay. So yeah, like, I noticed that, I do notice that, crap. Dang, Stella. I done swept here and the leaves are still falling down. Okay. I will be happy when they cut this damn tree down. Well, what is this? Oh, I gotta write that email. Okay. Okay. I need to write that email. Okay, so Stella, every time I sit down, I do not want to rub you, okay? Thank you. You just be fishing for rubs. You don't see all the stuff I just did and I'm tired? You don't care, do you? Nope. You don't care. Y'all. Okay, I'm a little tired now. But I didn't sweat this. So, intermittent fasting, let me see. I do a lot of intermittent fasting, which helps me with digestion but unlike others, I don't drop any weight. Okay. So, that's why I say it depends on the person and what works for them. Everything does not work. Look, I done cleaned it. I just hit my arm on that. And then, look. She waits until I clean all that and then she wanna roll. You having a good time? Now I don't know if she's scratching her back or if she's just having a ball. I don't know what she's doing. Does anyone know what she's doing? I know one thing, she's getting dirty again. You see? Oh shit. Of course my water bottle was there, so now I can't drink out of it until I go and clean it. But yes, come. Yep, you dirty. You're dirty. Okay, can't even wipe. You still dirty. Yep, go ahead, go get your ball. Yeah, thank you. Oh, Jesus. How do y'all do it? Husband, dog, and children? Anybody got time? Tay don't have time for that. Well, this is weird. Does anyone notice that the live just started over? It's saying that I've been live for 18 minutes. So it must have started over, but the comments are still the same. Well, that's weird. All Blacks deny Scottish. Scotland versus New Zealand. All Blacks deny Scotland historic victory. Okay. I don't know what that is. But I have some news for you all. I'm going to do a separate video. I'm just going to tell y'all the latest news that I saved. And I'm like, this world is going crazy. All right, so I want to see. Okay. So, in an hour and 12 minutes, I burned 401 calories. You see how much blue is there? Now, no, I didn't get the yellow, right? So this is what I was telling y'all about. The blue and the green. The gray is just like resting, right? But the blue and the green is where I want to be to burn stored fat. Oh, shoot. Y'all see it? Okay. All right. I have to charge this. I have to charge this. It's at 31%. It's at 30%. So I have to charge. You see up here in the red? Yeah, I need to charge that. But that's what I was telling you, the yellow and the red. So me doing housework, you're not going to see my heart rate in the yellow and the red. I wore this for a little bit of extra, right? A little extra weight. I love this. When I saw this, I said, oh, I don't go in that store often. I do not go in that store often, but every time I do go in there, I find something. Now, the best thing is when I go in there on Wednesdays and it's only $1. So I found the sun, what is it called? The thing for to block the sun out. I forgot what it's called. Sun visor. So, my legs are right up against it. So, the sun visor, I found that for $1. And then I found, go, Jesus Christ. Y'all want a dog? All I did was hang my hand here. She's like, oh, you ready to rub me? No, I'm tired, okay? Freaking tired. Can I just have a moment to myself? I'm gonna go in the house and leave her out here so that way I can have a moment to myself. I can't even have a moment to myself in the backyard. I'm in the backyard. She's like, come rub me. Come here, slave. Come rub me. So, I forgot what I was saying, y'all. I am about to go in the house because I'm tired of these clothes. I am. So we talked about intermittent fasting. Oh, I was telling y'all how I bought this for $15 from the sales bin store. So if you all have, it's time for me to head on my hair again. But it's been 2 months. I should have did it before, but I just didn't have time. I was worried about moving. So if you have a store that's called the Sales Bin, Sales, SALESBIN store, check it out. Now, these people that have it, they're Middle Eastern. All the Middle Eastern people got everything, right? You see? That's why I don't want her coming licking on me. You just licking yourself and lick. That's nasty. That's nasty. So I have my time where I play with Stella, and then I'm like, okay, don't lick me. I'm good. Sorry. I can't do it. But so when I walked in and I saw this, the first time I went in there was on a Wednesday, and everything's $1. Everything in those bins are $1. So I found a sun visor, and it's better than other sun visors. I was like, ooh, this is nice. And then I bought some earbuds for $10. And then I think this was like a Friday or a Saturday. I think it was Saturday, because Saturdays are $15. And I was like, huh. If I run the Dollar Tree, I always, and that store is open, I'm always going to, now she's looking at the other one. So, it was nice enough today for me to have given her a bath though, but I had other stuff to do. But I love that we have this, we're outside, we got the little spigot, so that way I can give her baths outside. I love that. And I did order a hose, and I got my TV brackets to go on the wall, and I ordered everything the same time, and I'm like, well, where's the stuff? On the 4th, it said it's coming today. It's still in transit? Come on, man. Like, so I had to email the, I'm going inside. These bugs tear me up. So I had to email the seller like, hey, where's my order? Where's my item? My lips are dry. I need water. I'm ready to eat. The day is almost over. This is crazy. But at least I got a workout in. At least I got 2 workouts in today. I did my weight training and I did some cardio. I found my papers. I emailed them old bastard from the complex. And, you know, if they don't want to show me the breakdown, then next week I'll give them a few days. Since they say I have 45 days to pay that bill, you're going to have 4 days to respond to my email. And if you do not respond to my email in 4 days, I'm going to file that paperwork. I'm not giving them 7 days. You're only giving me 45 days to pay this bill, and this is a wrongfully bill. Who the hell sends you a bill and say, hey, make a payment, you owe this? You're not going to send a breakdown? But these people are in Utah, and I think they just don't care. They bought up quite a bit of complexes where I'm not going to say they bought them, but they are the management for quite a bit of complexes, and they just don't care. You put a review or Google, you call them per their Google phone number, nobody answers the phone, nobody ever calls you back. You know, you email them, they don't respond. What kind of business is that? Trump, why are you letting these people do this? Why are these corporations able to do this? And they do this because no one fights back. You think the people that lived in this apartment they probably didn't say anything about the tree. But I'm going to say something. I have 10 rights. So I'm going to say something. And I said something. And now they cutting the tree down. Uh-oh. Oh my God, it was stuck to my bra. We don't want that. This thing is heavy too. I don't know how many pounds it is, but this thing is quite heavy. I love this paint. It just doesn't have any holes, so it's kind of hard for me to work out in this. But these are sandbags. There's sandbags in here. So last night when I went walking and I took Stella, I put this on. And then when I got into that, I put it on. Just a little bit more. But I got it for $15, so I'm so happy. And what else did I buy? So that was one time, and then another time I went into the salesman store. So I've only been there 3 times, and I make sure that I stay out because I'm not trying to. The line be down the plaza. On Wednesdays, the line be down the plaza. Has these little stupid things. I hate these bras that have these little stupid things in it. Because it's like, what do those things do? So, what else did I buy? I purchased a runner. I wanted it to have more color, but it didn't. So, I did. I purchased a runner. And so I'm going to roll these, but I purchased a runner, but I'm not putting the runner down until I'm done. Until I have done what I need to do in the house and unpack some of those boxes. So, but right now this doesn't have anything to it, right? But I'm going to put him in some hot water. But I don't want it to be like this when I put them in the hot water. I just don't want them to be twists. I want to roll them with what do they call? The flexi rods. I want to roll them with the flexi rods and then dip them in hot water so they'll be nice and curly. I did my hair like that when I went to the Gambia, but they didn't have any, no, I didn't use flexi rods. I used the perm rods. And now I don't like using perm rods on my natural hair because it makes the curls too tight and I like loose curls. But when I use it on my extensions, I gotta get out of this backyard. I have to get some spray. This backyard is killing me. These flies are killing me. They're killing me. So when I use extensions, when I have extensions, I like to use the perm rods because it makes the curl tighter and they last longer. And when they drop real cute. Okay. So what's crazy is my twists are like right there. My hair has really grown. Thanks to that girl's products and well, her conditioner. I'm not just gonna say her products because I still use my moisturizer. I don't buy any of her products that moisturize the hair. I just use her conditioner. So her conditioner and her conditioner along with my Moisturize Me that I make for my own hair, it works perfectly together. So I just will never big her up because she foul and she's a user. So I found these extensions, and I just wanted to give, I like to give this part of my hair a break, whether it's on this side or whether it's on this side. I like to give the top of my hair a break because I'm always pulling it. I always have my hair, I was having my hair in a ponytail, so I don't want my hair to start pulling there. So I try to give it a break right here, right there. And then I just give it a little bit to the side, either to the right side or to the left side. And I have curls. Is anybody watching the Braxton Family Values? I didn't watch the first year. I can't watch it. Since Tracy died, I can't watch it. But Jesus Christ. These girls come from the church, but the mom is a hot mess. They were at... Okay, so it popped up yesterday. So what I did was I was like, okay, let me just see the beginning. And it said last week on the previous episode of Braxton Family Values, they at the table. Tony says, you know, we're sisters. We're not supposed to steal from each other. And Tawanda said to Tamar, you stole men, or something about somebody stealing somebody's men. So Tamar says, well, who man that was I supposed to steal? Whose man did I steal? Who man did I steal? Something she said. And Tamar looked at Tawanda and said, you effed him. She said, you a lie. Because she said, I guess she supposedly stole somebody's man. I don't know if it was Tony. I don't know who it was. Trina was just sitting there like... and Tawanda was like... Tamar was like, you effed him, Tawanda. Tawanda said, you a lie. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. But it's not just... I feel like it's not just Tamar. Those girls, they don't have a good relationship. But it starts with the mom, because the mom acts like Tamar. And that's what the girl said. Who does Tamar act like? The mom. The mom won't do therapy. She's still angry that this man was cheating with someone from the church and he's still with her. The mom is unhealed. And that's why those girls act like that. She's like, I don't like that the only time they come to talk is when it's in front of the camera. It's fake. But Lil Tony, Tawanda said, Tamar said, you effed him, Tawanda. Tawanda was like, you a lie. You da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And Tamar, you know, she always acting. So, I did not sleep with it. And next thing you know, when she said, I did not F whatever, Tony stood up. Tony Little Self stood up. I don't know if she knocked over Tamar's water. Stella laying there real weird. She got this out. She got her paw like this. And she just laying down but looking up. I'm like, what you looking at? Oh, she see that bird. Okay. I'm like, what the hell are you looking at? So, ain't no snake, right? So Tony jumped up in Tamar's face, and then Trina jumped up and just kind of pushed him away. Cause I've never seen Tony like this. Tony was like, I ain't messing with you, Tamar. Tamar like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? And I'm like, these are sisters that always singing about Jesus. I can't. Is it just for, and it's not just for TV. This is who they really are. This is who they really are. Because this, I mean, it's been how many seasons? And the sad thing is Tracy said, I want y'all to come together. My dying wish is for y'all to come together as sisters. I can't watch it. They always treated Tracy wrong. And now Tracy's gone, and it's still the same nonsense. But Tamar was caught up in something. Tisa Tells was talking about. Tamar was saying she got assaulted, and then supposedly she lied. Tamar says she be going through extensive therapy, but she needs to, I don't know. I don't know what the girl need to do. She wants to be a star, and I think she's the baby. Tony always spoiled her. They treated her like a baby. The mom still treats her like a baby. And they condone her behaving like that. She's in her 40s. Like, why are you behaving like that? So Trina kind of separated them, and Tamar was like, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Something. Don't push me. Don't touch me or something. And Trina had her back to Tamar. Next thing you know, Trina head went like this. Tamar done pulled the wig. I said, Jesus. And that was the previous episode, but I think that was the first one of the season. I'm just, they know how to create things for people to watch, but it's just drama. And Miss Evelyn said that she doesn't like the way that they treat each other. She hates the way that they treat each other. And that they only come together when the camera is there. But Tamar I think she's in debt. I don't know. These celebrities, I don't understand. Like, y'all make all this money and you don't pay your taxes? You don't pay your bills? You in debt? What is going on here? But I think Tamar has a lot of resentment that she's not the big star that Tony is. But then, Tony was in debt, right? So, the only one, here she goes again. The only one that got some paper is Trina. Because she has a degree in business management. She has borrowed chicks. Trina always had a business. Trina always had money. Then she was with Gabe, right? Even though he was cheap and stuff, but Gabe had money because I think he was a IT person, right? Techie. So he had money, and then he passed away. I don't know if y'all know, but Gabe, Trina's first husband, her children's father, no. Was he the father of those children? I don't know. But the one that was on the show the first time, Trina's husband, he passed away. So if she was the ex-wife, her and the children probably got everything, and now she's married to a black man, which I was surprised, because she was like, I don't like black men. And I'm like, girl, shut up. Their father messed them up so bad. Their father and their mother. And that was shown. So I don't know what you want from me. Go get your ball. Go get your ball. You gotta go to the bathroom? So I don't know. Go get your ball. So I don't know. I know that their mother and their father really messed them up. They really did. And the father doesn't think he did anything wrong. The mom doesn't think she did anything wrong. But look at your children. Especially the girl. Hot mess nation. Tony married Birdman? I mean, they choose the most horrible men. And they had their mama and their daddy in their life. But you could see when they had that dinner with the father, I think they were in Hawaii, and the father brought the new wife. And the mom was mad. The mom got on the plane and left. But the mom petty as hell. And we saw that when they did, what's her name? Iyanla Vanzant. The way the mom behaved, she was very argumentative. She behaved just like Tamar when that episode with Iyanla Vanzant, the mother, Miss Evelyn. And that's when the girl said, people wonder where Tamar get it from. The mom. Tamar's the baby. She was with the mother. You think the mother wasn't going off? He with this. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I was the first lady of the church. He's the pastor. And now he was messing with someone, a parishioner in the church, and ended up marrying a woman, and he's still with her now. Now, when they had that dinner, and the father said, She told me to go to the wedding. This was for Trina's wedding. He said the father is he's a piece of doo-doo. He really is a piece of doo-doo. He was closer to Tracy because I think they all live in Baltimore. Tracy and the father lived in Baltimore. But he said that he did not come to Trina's wedding. I don't know if that was to the black dude. I don't know. But he said that he didn't come to Trina's wedding. Oh, I think that was a mosquito trying to bite me. God dang it. I'm going to put that in my phone to get some citronella candles. Right now. So he said that he didn't go to the wedding. He didn't go to Trina's wedding because they told him not to bring Walmart for citronella candles. Because they told him not to bring Miss Wanda, which is the new wife. So he didn't come to his daughter's wedding, because they said that they couldn't, because he couldn't bring Miss Wanda. That's my wife. You don't care about anybody but yourself, Mr. Braxton. He's a hot ass mess. So now, the sad part about it is, he said, Miss Wanda told me to go. Trina is very sensitive. Trina started crying. Tamar got up and she crying and she's consoling Trina. Tony says, Miss Wanda, we have to apologize. After all these years, we thought it was you that told our father not to go to the wedding. And now to know that it was our own father that decided not to come to, they were all at the table crying. Miss Wanda, I think that's her name. That may not even be her name. I might have just gave her a different name. But the new wife, she was dead wrong. I wouldn't even been on camera. Ma'am, you are known to be going to a church cheating with the pastor, and you took the husband. I wouldn't even want to be on camera. I wouldn't want nobody to know me. I wouldn't want anyone to know me. It was so bad that Miss Wanda got up and said, excuse me, and she ran out the door crying. So it's sad that these people are celebrities, but they are so jacked up. I have sisters. We didn't grow up in the same house, but I guess growing up in the same house with sisters that, if there isn't, the parents aren't guiding them right, there could be some type of, there's going to be jealousy, right? But there could be some type of very unhealthy jealousy, and I see that with the Braxtons. It's very unhealthy. Very unhealthy. But, they said Tawanda's getting married again, so that's what they were having, something for her, and somebody was talking in a British accent, and she had her, what did she call them? Somethings of honor. It wasn't maid of honor. It was sisters of honor or something. But the sad thing is her sisters weren't there. It's just so sad how they treat each other. But yeah, I saw that part, so I wanted to share. I don't know if anybody is watching it. I guess the first season must have been good enough for them to do a second season. But like I said, I can't watch it with Tracy, and I don't like seeing the women behave like that. I don't watch any of the Love and Hip Hops. I'm tired of seeing our women and our men in this light. But people like this entertainment because we love a train wreck. We love to see the rah-rah, nasty nonsense, da-da-da-da-da-da. This is why I know my channel's not growing. Tay-Tay is about high vibrations. I'm trying, right? I can get gully with these piece of SHITs in the Gambia, right? But that's not who I am. These people are beneath me. These people are not on my level. But if I'm talking about my husband and drama and Aunt Kathy having cancer for 1 month, they love it. We, not just our people, humans love nonsense. But shout out to the people that are high vibrations and, they're doing a damn thing and they making money off of social media by keeping it elevated. Shout out to them. I aspire to be like them. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging with me. Well, I got this in order. Got this in order. Now I'm gonna go and walk Stella. 4, 5. I'm gonna walk her now again. Because I walked her before this, but she in my face, so maybe she got to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to walk her. She pees like an 80-year-old woman nonstop. So I'm going to walk her, then I'm going to come back and feed her, and I'm going to get myself together. And my hair is done. I'm going to eat some dinner early, and I'm probably going to go to bed early because I want to be at the gym early in the morning. So I'm just like, dang, I can't party on the weekend? You too, Rain. Thank you. I can't, they're like, oh, it's the weekend. You're supposed to stay up late. And I'm like, shoot, my body is on a schedule. Take care. I'll see you all next time.